So we've covered some layers, haven't we? Yeah? As to what actually goes on with the main layers around a report. What about dashboards? Mentioned them before, but never showed you them. What's all that about? Alright, lads and lasses, welcome along. Tuppence Tuesday yet again, eh? Thought we'd carry on with this layers piece, because now we've gone through, had a look. Last week we did the discussion about layers. We've looked through in weekend work, actually applying that into some Power BI reports. We haven't yet touched on the last piece of the puzzle, have we? Right? So let's quickly fly on through. So here we are, yeah? Most important page, some might say, dashboards. That's the question I get from the execs all the time, right? We need to have a dashboard to show me exactly what is going on with my English and stuff, right? You know, all that kind of thing. And 9 times out of 10, when an exec's saying that to you, what they really mean is they want a report, right? And a Power BI report will do that, right? And people then go, wait, yeah, what's the point in these dashboards in Power BI? They would understand. It's like just stupid, right? The reason to have the dashboards in Power BI is because there's more to them than just a report. Right? So a report will deal with one data set, one data model. Right? That's a report. A dashboard, you can combine that to 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want, really. And that's where the intelligent part starts to come. So dashboards, the easiest way to think of them is kind of like as icon-driven menu system. Okay, it's the easiest way to think of them. What do I mean by that? Tell you what, I set one up. Let's cut an hour into Power BI desktop and let's have a check. Yeah, champion. All right. So those of you who are here, right, for last week's weekend work, you will have seen this. Yeah, this was our report pack that we built. Right, we've got the KPIs that we've put into hover an hour. Right, we can do the hover. We get the nice tooltip, right? Fantastic. That works great. I've got me layers. I've got me right-click drill through set up so I can drill through and get to that next level of detail. What's this nonsense people are banging on about with dashboards? I don't understand, right? A dashboard is here. So if we're going, we have a look at the super user community area I've set up for here, right? We've got 2 dashboards, and it's this TPT dashboard that I wanted to show you today, yeah? So if we come into here, you can see I've got 2 things, right? I've got the video game scores, which I hope we can all agree, it's got nothing to do with water, has it, right? That's why I put it in here, right? And we've got the map there that we've got. Now, it's interesting to note, little aside here, right? You didn't have your fancy whiz-bang tooltips. You can build pages for mobile phone consumption, which is really nice. If you want, you can set this up really quickly and easily to get everything down to here's your exec summary, dear exec, that you need. And you can build these up to be really intuitive things that are linking to lots of different report content. You can also, and this is where, kind of letting you going down a rabbit hole here, Lee, you can link a dashboard to a dashboard, right? Oh, the matrix is fully here. And then all of a sudden, you've actually got this really nice menu navigation system that allows people to go through, look at different departments, see the key metrics there for them, and then analyze in and go to the report about that specific area that they're interested in. And that is where dashboards come in. So what do I mean? If we're going back here and we look at the lineage view of it, right, it'll make a lot more sense. Right? Tell you what, let's get rid of this ugly thing. Let's get rid of my face, right? So what you can see here, if we zoom in, here's our dashboard, and it's linked to 2 reports, right? Now I've seen professionally doing this, dashboards that are linked to a lot more than 2, 10, 15 different reports, right? Realistically, you can get about 16 icons on the page if you really want to. Right, you can do more if you want to bring in scrolling and stuff like that, but I'd say kind of you want to be swapping around. So in theory, you can have it linked to 10 plus reports, right? Each of those reports tied to a different data set. So when you're turning around saying, right, I want to have that single pane of glass reporting, which is what Power BI is all about, right? The dashboard is where it's at, right? You want to have your reports coming through. You want to then have those key metrics, those key KPIs, those key bits of information appearing and being surfaced up in a dashboard, right? And that dashboard would show you multiple report content, the content from multiple reports, yeah? So suddenly, as a business driver or a business worker, you're putting so much power in people's hands that they can start to really see what's happening. And if you've got really simple metrics around them, they can also start to build alerts around those. So, if you've got just a percentage KPI coming in here, a percentage measure. All right, so I've added this 9 billion sales to it, okay? All I would need to do as a viewer would be to go in, manage alerts, and add an alert for it, yeah? We can get alerts set up for this. So if it goes above, below, changes, do something, notify me. Right? And so, again, me, as like your analyst in the business, I'm not having to go and say, I need to send this report out daily that no one's looking at. We can set it so it will notify you and send you the dashboard and say, there's an issue, when there's an issue, right? There's a lot you can do with it. You can even set the variables to be over 0 and then it will email out daily and you've not had a D out, have you? There's a lot you can do. So dashboards are something that you can't really get into until you get into the service. And then they're kind of just not really discussed normally. So what do you reckon then, Dashboards, right? There's a lot there for them. And this was a very quick overview. Okay, the key thing, dashboards allow you to have a menu-driven structure to your data, to your Power BI apps that you're going to deploy to the business, right? That menu becomes very interactive because it's got data tied to it. So it's not just a flat picture. It's here's the chart, the current version of the chart. Here is something else, like a core KPI, like it's red, it's amber, it's green, whatever you're doing with it, you can do with these, right? And that then allows you to pull together the strands of your business into a single point. So it gives you a lot of power, but take some time and experiment with it before you just rush in, right? So there you go, right? Second visit of layers. I think we've covered layers now fully. We've got dashboards, tooltips, reports, drill throughs, drill downs. It's all covered in it, right? So join us again on Friday. Be fun, honestly, right? And have a great rest of your week. Take care. Ta-da.